As a U.S. citizens, what do you think about the war they're having? Why people care about the political standpoint so much?
Yeah. I wanted to come out here, I think it was the first day after the war started. A lot of people are saying, where did this come from? This came out of nowhere.
Any details about?
留学23系です。アメリカ留学生中継。今日はですね、あんまりちょっとねテンション上げるとあれだと思うんですけど、今もう実際に起こってるロシアとウクライナですねの戦争について、アメリカのスタンドポイントですね、アメリカの立ち位置として学生さんに今の戦争どう思いますかっていうのをもうざっくばらんにというか直球で聞いていきたいなと思っています。どうなるかちょっと分かりませんが、緊急でちょっと回したいなと思ってます。じゃあ行きましょう。GO!
So as you can know, Russia and Ukraine have been in a war, right? As a U.S. citizens, what do you think about the war they're having?
I don't think that we know enough about it or like what the real conflict is to be able to have like that really strong opinion. I know that citizens of Russia don't want a war. I know people in Ukraine don't want a war. So if that's the case, why is a war happening? That's kind of like what I'm thinking about it is I don't know enough about it to really have a super strong opinion about, oh, the war is justified or, you know, anything like that. I'm just going off of what I've seen from the citizens of those countries and it seems like neither of them want a war.
But from my perspective, like, you know, we're from Japan and I think the Russia doesn't want the Ukraine to be on the US side because, you know, there's a NATO.
Yep.
You think is there kind of good reason, I mean not good reason, but enough reason for the Russia to have a war, or is it too much, you think?
I think that's extreme. I think they're using an excuse. They're trying to find a way to
start a war.
Well, I lived in Slovakia for a couple of years.
Oh, really?
And so
You've been watching a lot of news and
a decent amount, yeah. And I have a lot of friends in Slovakia, and like honestly, I don't really have a side. I just want it to stop. I just don't want it to keep going. I don't want more people to get involved. I don't want my friends to have to get involved and stuff like that. And they're already having like tons of people from Ukraine moving in and like not having a home or a job.
Right.
So it's just a difficult situation for everybody.
Okay. Do you know like the background information with why the Russia started the war?
A little, not very much. Yeah.
Sometimes I don't really understand why people care about the political standpoint so much.
Yeah. People have told me that America's the reason it's happening and stuff. I don't really care who started it. We should just stop
the war, right?
Yeah.
Scan this QR code.
Hello guys. Are you guys from Ukraine?
Nope.
Or you just like helping them?
Yep. I'm a German American. I just care about my brothers and sisters in another country.
So we're the Japanese YouTuber and then we're asking a question about the war right now too.
Okay.
Is that okay to ask you some questions?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Take the code. Take the code. Take the code. People are trying to get the code.
What is that for?
This is the official government of Ukraine's like sponsored GoFundMe page for the refugee relief efforts.
Okay.
It's helping the millions of refugees in Poland and Ukraine and Romania to get, you know, the care and accommodations they need to survive. Driven out of their homes, they need help.
Okay.
All of us want to help people.
Right.
And we all want to especially help like people in wars, but like one of the things that we don't have usually is the knowledge on how we can actually do that.
Okay.
And so I wanted to come out here, I think it was the first day after the war started, so it was on last Friday.
Okay,
and
so you've been here for a while then. Oh.
Every day.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask you, like, you know, what do you think about the war? Like, I know like there's a reason the Russia started the war, and like what do you think about the actions they taken?
Russia started this war back in 2014.
Right.
So it was 1991, you know, when the fall of the Soviet Union took place. Ukraine gained its independence again, which, you know, they've been striving for since the 1800s.
Right.
It has some of the best growing soil in the world. They produce 30% of the world's wheat. Russia has always wanted to get these resources back, but the Ukrainian people want to be, you know, on their own. They want to be their own country. Right. It's like back in 2014, Russia staged a falsified referendum in Crimea, which is the southern portion of Ukraine, and they annexed it illegally, and they've been occupying it since then.
Right.
You know, the Obama administration, fearing that because Russia had put in a puppet president in Ukraine, they were fearing a referendum that they would join them, which wasn't the desires of the Ukrainian people, and so they staged a coup, which is also illegal. The thing is, they've been fighting a civil war in Ukraine for a long time, and Russia has been the one that's been influencing this and forcing it to happen. A lot of people are saying, where did this come from? This came out of nowhere. It's like, no, Russia has been planning this invasion for decades.
Seems like you have a lot to say.
Sorry.
That's okay,
I can,
but that's,
I love talking.
I'm learning too. Okay, but thank you so much. hopefully, like, a lot of people can donate the money and
We've gotten, this is my friend Rico over here.
yeah, how much you guys gain?
I don't know exactly how much money has been donated, but we've gotten well over 1,000 people to scan this code to go to the GoFundMe page.
So it has like descriptions and all the
It's
background
it's
information.
explaining exactly where the money's going to, the organizations that they're paying, because they're trying. This is going to the first responders. I'm just trying to give everyone here an option for how they can help.
Yeah, that's a great option though.
Honestly, because I am not fully aware of
What's
the
going on.
reasons that Russia has for invading Ukraine, I feel that it's very unjustified and it's causing a lot of people pain and suffering that seems unnecessary to me.
Yeah, that's funny. Like, I'm actually not a U.S. citizen. I'm from Denmark.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
and then
but
what
I
about
know-
from Europe?
Yeah, like I know like Denmark support Ukraine as well.
Okay.
So they are on the same side. So
Is it pretty close, Denmark and Ukraine?
No, I know they are like sending help right now to like help Ukraine. But yeah, I don't know what Russia is doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have like any details about background information, like why they're doing that, or
They had like what do you call it? Like
the different parties, right?
yeah, but they had like a discussion about like a few years ago because of an island in Ukraine, Crimea, I think.
Okay, they just wanted to take the Crimea.
Yeah, because it's like
It's a great location.
Position, yeah, yeah.
All right. Are you international students too?
yeah.
Okay.
I am there.
What are you studying right now?
I just like changed my major to pre-business. So,
Okay.
Yeah. I just,
Oh,
yeah.
you just picked up the
Yeah,
prereq
global
and
supply- yeah, just like global supply chains. Kind of sounds like kind of interesting.
okay.
Yeah.
I did information systems here,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
I'm in the MBA right now. But okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you.
Okay.
And what's your name again?
Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you too.
Have fun.
You too.
はい、まあなかなかねロシア、ウクライナそこまでね学生さんで知っている人っていうのも少ないのかなと僕もねまだまだ勉強不足ですけどやっぱりそういうポリティックスいわゆるこう派閥みたいなところでの揉めっていうのがやっぱ大きな原因とは思ってますけれども特にね途中であったユークライナの旗持ってる人なんかはやっぱり思う人はすごく強い思いがあってどうにかしたいっていう人がまあそれだけ見れただけでもなんかすごく僕は心が温かくなったんでなんかそういうアクションを起こせる人すごく素敵だなと思いました、この動画が面白かったという方はぜひチャンネル登録といいねと通知ボタンよろしくお願いします。じゃあ今回はこの辺でまたねバイバイ。コスパ最強 BYU 留学のご紹介です。 BYU は大手企業への就職格安な留学費用英語初心者でも始められる留学です。ぜひ詳細は概要欄から確認ください。